Hello, my name is Pedro Montero from Intagmar, and I'm going to talk about the waste product we are carrying out for local stakeholders on the Radar on Raia project. As you know, HF radar can measure the directional spectrum of complete waste based on the second order scatter and its normalization with the first order scatter. On the map, I showed you the long-range HF radar system of the Raia Observatory, which consists of 5 stations. I also showed you some spots where the waves are measured and which we have used. So far, this study has been fully developed for VLAN and Zero stations. As I said before, each HF radar station is able to provide us with the height, period, and direction of ocean waves, but not for wind waves. The observed values correspond to the different average parameters averaged in a concentric rings 5 kilometers wide. The process has certain limitations, as for example, you need at least data for 90 minutes. There is an arc limitation due to the coastal and marine limits, and it can only detect waves with heights greater than 1.5 meters and less than 24 meters. However, all of these limits are not critical, especially when the final product is a web application for navigation warnings. The results were validated against observed buoys. The study was published by Basanev et al. 2020. Only a few examples for it are shown here. For example, a time series with the comparison of heights measured by the HF radar and a buoy belonging to Puertos del Estado, some correlation plots for different range cells, and a comparison of several rows of waves. As you can see, the agreement is pretty good, so it has given us confidence in disseminating this data to local stakeholders. To do this, the first idea was to show in a web application the values and a time series of the parameters of the waves for a chosen date, and of course show this data on a map. However, we need to pay attention to the fact that maybe a vector field is not the best choice to display the average directional values for each rings. The ongoing solution will be described in the next talk. Thank you very much for your attention.